I was in pain one day and I could hardly move. Sensing that she had a captive audience, my wife Kathy pulled up a chair next to the shallow waters of the tub in which I was soaking, and she began to read from a book titled Into the Depths of God. The words were refreshing, and they were also riveting. They washed over me like the balm of Gilead. And so within moments I became oblivious to my pain. This was not the stuff of shallow men who splash around in surface things and then attempt to write about the deep. It was not the stuff of non-peakers talking to non-peakers about peak experiences. These were the words of someone who had himself escaped the shallowness of his own soul and then had plunged deeply into the ocean of God's immensity. And so as Kathy read, I was brought into the experience of the author and his family as they traveled to the Great Barrier Reef. Calvin Miller had come to snorkel. His son, however, had come to scuba. And for the rest of their lives, both father and son would tell stories of their experiences with the Great Reef. But only one of them had really come to know it. And I think that's an appropriate analogy for prayer, because most men and women snorkel in the surface waters of prayer and, of course, succeed only in sunburning their backs. They fail to comprehend that deep is where the noisy, the trashy surface of the ocean gets quiet and serene. It is where our noisy requests give way to the quiet of a relationship with our Maker. Deep is where we step out of the shallow tide pool of our hearts into the boundless ocean of God's power and presence. It is where we get beyond surface things and plunge into a deep relationship with our Creator. Jesus wanted his disciples to venture out of the shallow waters of prayer, and therefore, when they began begging him to teach them how to pray, he offered the pattern of his own personal prayer life as a brilliant shaft leading deep into the ocean of prayer. Scuba gear allowed Miller's son to have a real experience with the Great Reef. The prayer of Jesus is the entryway into an ever-deepening experience with God. In fact, I've written a book called The Prayer of Jesus, Secrets to Real Intimacy with God, and it is available for your gift to the ongoing work of the Christian Research Institute. You can find it on the web at equip.org. Again, for your gift, I'd be pleased to send you the prayer of Jesus. And for those who join the Bible Answer Man support team, I'd be pleased to send you the prayer of Jesus personalized to you, a family member, or a friend. Again, you can find this on the web at equip.org, or you can write me at Box 8500, Charlotte, North Carolina, zip code 28271. And as always, resource consultants are standing by, 888-7000, and the letters CRI.